Well, continuing with the world of tech, although the actual number of crime-related incidents across South Africa is decreasing over time, South Africans continue to feel unsafe in their homes, in their cars, and even their businesses. Now, a new security app called Namola, which brings, or rather aims to bring emergency services right into the palm of our hands, is adding a new dimension of safety and security by reducing emergency response time.
During an emergency situation, for example, an armed robbery or a medical emergency, time is of the essence. The moment between dialing a security service and them actually getting there could mean the difference between life and death. But do our current emergency structures take this crucial window into account?
During emergency calls, detailed information passes through a complex network of security and medical services where gaps in the process cause significant delays, leaving victims feeling abandoned and pessimistic.
A recent survey from Stats SA showed that over 20% of people who've experienced crimes had to wait over 2 hours for a response, while less than 10% received a response in under 30 minutes. Surely this could be better.
The fact that we carry sophisticated GPS systems in our pockets through our cell phones presented an opportunity. Local developers created an app which instantly connects with emergency services and shows them the exact location of the person in need.
So we started development of this app 2.5 years ago, together with the Tshwane Metro Police Department. We took about a year to develop the responder system, which runs on tablets inside police vehicles, as well as an iPhone and Android app that users can use to request assistance. There's a certain perception amongst the public in South Africa, or at least some members of the public, that public law enforcement, if you call them, they're not going to come out to help you. And what we found is it actually helps a lot if we let users test the app and they get that instantaneous callback from the control room to let them know that they are being listened to and that we will send somebody out.
The app has made our job a little bit easier because most it's location-based. People don't have to call through a call center, get dispatched through a radio. Right here, everything is at a click of a button. We've got the location, we get to you quicker. Response time is way better and way quicker.
For services like the Gauteng Traffic Police Saturation Unit, which deals specifically with hijackings and robberies, lightning-fast response times translate into successful crime fighting and recoveries.
So Peter, let's say something's just happened to me, I've just been hijacked, I'm in an unknown neighborhood. How do I call for help using the app?
So you whip out your phone, you press and hold the request assistance button, and at that moment, the Namola control room, as well as the nearest police vehicles, know your exact location as well as who you are and your contact details, and they will then come out to your location as quickly as humanly possible.
So it's literally at the touch of a button?
At the touch of a button. No other intervention required.
I think I actually hear sirens coming through now.
Oh, I actually hear them too.
That's really impressive.
That was less than 2 minutes.
Not only does this mobile app leave users feeling a little safer, the men and women who run important safety operations within government and community organizations are also empowered to do their jobs more effectively.
This is the office of the Gauteng Department for Community Safety. It's also the control room of the app. So when there's an emergency, all the help gets dispatched from here.
This mobile service has been available for just over 3 months, and already people who have had the opportunity to use it, like neighborhood watch organizations, have seen positive results.
The Namola app basically has been a bit of a blessing for us in the community. Recently we had an incident in our community, and what happened was I received a frantic call from a lady crying that she's bent over her husband who had just been shot. What has happened since Namola came along is it's given us that instant access that we need. You immediately dispatch to an emergency room, and it's fantastic because in one call you can get ambulances, you can get fire engine, you can get police services, anything that you need. It brings you right to the point or the scene where you need the assistance.
So far, only communities in Stellenbosch and Gauteng can use the service. Hopes to reach other provinces depend on support from key government leadership.
We are also talking to the Minister of Police, and we hope to get an endorsement sooner rather than later so that we can provide our service to all citizens of South Africa. Because we passionately believe that crime is something that affects all South Africans. You shouldn't have to be rich to feel safe inside South Africa.
It is a big city and really anything can happen, but being vigilant with your safety doesn't have to cost you peace of mind. This app is really a brave step forward in creating a safer society.